there's always opposition.
Come on, Red.
I do not have you ignorant, brothers and sisters, that there will always be opposition.
Come on, Doctor. Yeah.
You don't think just because God has given you favor,
Come on, Red.
that He has somehow snatched you up out of the world.
About
Because there is something, there is a theology of opposition that absolutely nurses face to face with it, and when we go through with it, there's something that goes on inside that strengthens our faith, if you will, as we see opposition in front of us, obstacles, landmines, situations that try to short circuit the blessing or stop the task that's in front of us. There is something powerful that God does. You tell me if you've experienced this. When you see the roadblock there, and then you begin to, because the flesh wants to say, well, wait a minute, there's a roadblock, God's giving me a blessing, but I see a roadblock, oh, what am I going to do?
Come on, Doc.
Do I stop trusting? Do I stop moving toward the blessing because I now see a roadblock?
Come on, Red.
Amen.
Or do I trust the God who said that the end result is promised? You have been prepared. And even if you see a roadblock, that's just process management.
Come on, Red.
You're going to get to grow in the valley for a few minutes here. Because there's something from the valley that you're going to take out into the blessing area that's going to make you and me much stronger in our faith in God. So I would say for Nehemiah, if he allowed me to pull up the seat beside him, I thank God for Sanballat and Tobiah. Yes. Thank God that opposition wants to rise up, because it only shows how great my God is in the midst of this. Every now and then, come on, somebody in the house is facing some mess out there in your day-to-day, every day. And you're worrying about the mess that you're facing, the opposition, the enemy that you're facing out there. And you think they're trying to stop what God has put in front of me. And what God is saying, you need to be thanking me for the opposition, because you need to flex your muscles a little bit spiritually. You can't do that unless you got some resistance. Somebody help me out here. You can't get stronger if you're just out there moving your hand like this. You got to have some weight. You got to have some resistance on your arm in order to make you feel like I got to move something here. There's something difficult going on here. I can't just do this all by myself. I need God Almighty to see me through. Thank God for you steadfast. But look what he says in the close. He says, when they rose up and start ridiculing, start laughing me to scorn, start despising me, the brothers just wanted to crush him in the midst of this and make him feel like he's smaller than the. What is this that you're doing? You got the audacity to rebel against the mighty King Artaxerxes? And Nehemiah takes him to the Almighty King. He says, the God of heaven.
Yeah.
You're talking about earthly king, whom the Lord's only allowed for a season to reign. But the God of heaven,
come on, Red,
will prosper us. He promised it. And if my God has promised it, then I'm confident that He will do it. He will prosper us, and we will arise and build. But you will not have a part in this. In other words, we're not bringing, and this is good like this. We're not going to be bringing any doubtful folk, any naysayers. And God gives you vision. Can I just toss this out this way? And God plants a vision on your heart and tells you to go forward on it. And you're trusting His timing, and you're trusting His provision. And the enemy tries to send up opposition in front of you to kind of distract you, try to remove your trust from the source, try to get you refocused in a different direction so that you're not thinking about your blessing. You're worrying about all the bad things that can possibly happen. Or, Nehemiah could have said, oh man, I'm going to lose my reputation here. I'm going to fool around here and try to do something that I don't have any real skill doing. Rebuilding the walls. But when you start letting that fear start creeping inside of you, and you begin doubting whether or not, did God really say that? Or did I kind of make that up? That feels good until now I'm facing the challenge that's in front of me. And that challenge is like, it's like way up there, and I'm way down here. Now you can either succumb to that, you can wilt in the presence of your challenge and your opportunity, or you can look beyond the reality of your challenge to the reality of the God who promised you that you will be successful in doing his work. Am I preaching to somebody? And when you do that, the only place for a naysayer to be within your circle of influence is that God was sending there for you to witness to them about the greatness of God Almighty. Can I just be pastorally honest with you? If you're going to come talking down what God has said he's going to accomplish here, the flesh will say, I ain't got much time for you. But the Lord and me will say, but if you're going to be here, if you're going to try to get my ear, we're not going to conform our walk into your thinking. We're going to transform your thinking to make it fit within what God is saying. So I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm with Nehemiah. I don't have a whole lot of time to be listening to folks tell me what God can't do.
Come on, man.
Oh, man. You need me off this stage quick, don't you? But if they're going to stand here, if you're going to be right here, trying to whisper the enemy's words into my ear,
Come on, man.
let me come back at you with one.
Yeah.
The God of heaven, the God of the universe, the God who created all things, the God who gave you breath, the God who made you awake